12 rounds of boxing for the WBC and Ring Magazine Welterweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red trunks with white trim, with a record of 31 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, and 2 no decisions. He has 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Please welcome the former IBF featherweight champion of the world, the former IBF junior lightweight champion of the world. Here is the rugged boxing warrior and the current WBC interim welterweight world champion, Robert the Ghost Guerrero. And his opponent across the ring, the defending champion in the blue corner, really needing no introduction. Entering the ring wearing yellow snakeskin trunks with black trim. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 43 wins, no losses, 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his 21st world title appearance, here is boxing's top attraction and pay-per-view king, the sport's undisputed pound-for-pound best, the 8-time world champion in 5 weight divisions, and the current undefeated WBC welterweight champion of the world, Floyd Mayweather.
Okay, gentlemen, you have your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Anything on the belt here is good. Both of you are championship caliber competitors. Mr. Mayweather, Mr. Guerrero, let's do this.
Go, go! Guerrero's got the scowl, and Mayweather looks just perfectly where he belongs in line.
When you watch Mayweather, talk about the shoulder roll as he's able to get, sometimes even rocking back on his heels and then coming forward. And then get the right hand lead going.
He's touching the glove of Guerrero, then he'll throw the right hand.
Stop!
That's got to be his fight plan at some stage.
Because once Mayweather gets into that, he's been almost impossible.
Even through the first minute and 15 seconds of this round. And fighting with the free hand. Southpaw. They both have their power hand freedom. Sneaky right hand laid by Floyd. So far, just what I stepped there by the champ, Floyd Mayweather.
Guerrero trying to invest.
Both of them. Floyd goes with the right hand lead, and then Guerrero. I do not know that. Like the judges, because round 2, and it's a chess match. Ring rust and lack of hand speed of Floyd Mayweather. He got clipped in the chin.
Shots with the right hand, and then usually doesn't get hit. But Guerrero is.
If Robert Berg continues to allow that to go on, as long as they have one hand free, Mayweather forcing the goal halfway through round 2. Man. Again.
That's vintage man setting the tone, and he's so quick he avoids getting hit.
But that's the style of this man, Floyd Mayweather. He's the best ever, may say, including myself.
Another example of it. Left hook. He chooses to make it that kind of style.
And he caught Guerrero just at the bell. Guerrero smiles at him, starting his second round. Here we go to round 3. Even fight so far. Gave Guerrero ever so slightly the first round. Of
Lines of pressure on, and Mayweather darting out of rule you could have in throwing a punch, because he could do.
No. Sneaky right hand again with Guerrero. Mayweather catches, slips out of the way. I mean, this guy.
And darts away from the counter. And then scores shots. Well, Mayweather gaining that comfort zone we talked about with pressure.
Was right, watch his right. I mean, it's a giant. I mean, he snaps the left hand.
Look at the feet. Mayweather, as he scores the right hand here.
See, this is just a real boxing by Mayweather. Showing his hand speed. He hadn't slowed down a bit as far as I can see. A lot of people.
More of a straight-in type of a...
Way over, so he couldn't get him. Lunged down with that right now in my score sheet. Because he's fighting a lot like him right now.
He's away, but there is purpose to his movement.
Oh, yeah.
Part of it is the arm. With Mayweather, the punching is one thing, but position, which is one of the essence elements of his genius.
First minute of the round goes to Mayweather.
Watch your feet.
But Mayweather can punch. It's time. That's what makes him so hard to fight.
His reflexes.
Off the move, Guerrero in.
This time he just decided Guerrero to the body. Now he exchanges with him out of the glove. He did it right again. But I mean, the obvious difference in this is the hand. There's no loss in his hand speed that I can see, and he takes one.
3, 2, got a bell, guys. Time!
Masterful boxer that he is, showing his wares tonight again. Right across in the...
Guerrero needs to fire the body shot right after showing this jab. Right hand while he's debating where to go.
Sometimes, and he chops him with the left hand, and then he comes right back at him with the right. And then Guerrero coming in the locker room, hitting the...
And fire in the same motion.
I mean, Guerrero landed a couple of shots in this round.
And yet, unlike a lot of guys that dart and move, Mayweather to totally discourage his opponents.
A mouse underneath each eye.
Mayweather will not hit you with a lot of punches that are 10 in the power department. And all, he's got the weight distribution, so he's able to...
And he jumps up there with that right hand, and there's the bell ending now. With the exception of Guerrero, everything else has been Mayweather. And they might be judging feints and feints as he invites him in, but takes a little... Quite catch him with that right hand, but he covers with his head down, caught on the inside. Guerrero.
And Mayweather, true to form, expert at making you miss. And then
Yeah, that's the thing, the extraordinary quickness of hands and hooking. I mean, really leaning into his right hand, sitting down on it.
Guerrero. And
No, stop.
So you know there's and then he's back again.
He's right in his kitchen right now. He just absolutely loves this. He loves it. Just moves and creeps in so where he can reach into that right hand there. Doesn't throw a lot of 10 rate with a 7 sort of punch of giving 7 pounds of credit. That's
He's content to do that.
every punch doesn't have to be a knockout blast, but if you're hitting the guy consistently with 3/4 of odd, your punch up. I mean, even like in the last round, where kind of a 7, 8, maybe at his eyes. Look at the quickness. Round number 6. This moves, unbelievable. Training for this fight, he says to him, you just do what you're doing. We start the second half of the fight as we go to round 7. Different things because he's got to be a frustrated fighter right now as you walk. This guy's getting beat to the punch, and a guy that's got as much grit has been through as much and like it. Nobody likes to get beat up, especially a prize fighter with this guy.
And when he hits you with that first throw combination, you don't see many combinations from Floyd, and you can't catch up to him. Odds are he's not hitting you that much either.
Which I like. They're one man free, and he's a lot of jockeying on the inside. And this might be cruising time. With his right hand, trying to do something to try to catch up with this, get out.
To the body. That's one thing we have not seen a lot of in this fight tonight.
He waits, he holds his back. With his punch heads to win the round.
Can't think. That's what we're saying.
Number 8. Again, scheduled for the championship 12 rounds. At stake in championship of the world. That's the welterweight division. Floyd Mayweather, gold trunks with black trim. And in the red one for Mayweather tonight. As he pot shots to begin with the right hand. Trying to rough this guy up. Nothing is going his way.
Both activities simultaneously. There's usually a little out with him. So he's accomplishing two things at one time. His movement and is separated from him.
And meanwhile, while neither fights them, just by sheer number of those, as Dave Montempo points out, those hand punches. On that side, and it's from underneath or up above. Suddenly 3 or 4 more inches left. Nice uppercut.
Which is one thing that hasn't been in his attack tonight.
Solid right hand shots to the face of Guerrero.
Cannot teach a fighter because you can't teach a guy the instinct of how to see them by Mayweather.
You know,
instantly size up.
Floyd tees off and the crowd gets into it as it runs, leading up to these closing seconds of the Guerrero's face. He looks like a beaten fighter right now. Again, scheduled for 12. Mayweather is really well, and the cut's not that bad, but he's just not winning to the head. This is a fight, and beating like this, Dave.
Just Mayweather can do that to you. We're talking, you have to do it immediately when the round starts. After you see the energy just drain out of Guerrero.
And I started to say at the end of the last round, this big contract with the Showtime Network, this $200 to $300 million deal that he signed. But at this stage, you know, to have had those layoffs, and even, I mean, with the years of that great, he couldn't train, but it just nothing affects us.
No, because he's got all the reflexes. That's the ratio and punch at the same time.
I mean, coming into the fight, everybody said, you know, he should realize the accumulation of little things is adding up to what you're seeing right here.
And a guy content to hit you with one punch.
With all that Guerrero did in that quarter, he can't do basically nothing. To say, in terms of an athlete, he's a tremendous, very serious championship fights. Here we go to round number 10. Guerrero trying to rough him up a little bit. But you see who the ring general is, couldn't keep him in there when he decided he was coming.
You're watching with Mayweather is someone with that rare sixth sense. Opens up this. If he moves that way, it opens up that. And to pour that punch through in that small opening. Whatever.
Right, David, masterful boxer that I can compare with this kind who fought at the minimum weight, so most people
back so easily, effortlessly.
Look at just that move there, just positioning, timing, and a little push right through the rope.
Would be a jab situation.
Just as if it were a cue from Davey Boy from Montempo, he executed the right. Just continue to pot shot this guy. It's worked throughout the fight. Since somebody does Mayweather. I mean, just total awareness.
And he uses the ring like a dance floor.
Mayweather continues to back off. The coach tries to put pressure. By the way, I mean, while things aren't going well for Guerrero, you got his runners, swimmers, the boxers, and stamina, but they don't get hit. Mayweather Jr.
He wouldn't mind closing this. He has shown up to this point.
There he comes with the uppercut. He's not giving right of Guerrero, not at the head, through the head. Like, through the forehead or through the nose.
There you go.
Speed continues to pummel Robert Guerrero.
Made him special. He moves and then it's right into the punching range.
Yeah, the way he gets bell in the 11th round, another Mayweather round. It's Michael and Dan Raphael to help preparing Dave and I to get ready for the call of fight tonight. It's at least the second round, and maybe they've given them all the rounds. But
you still had that spring, and you still had the agility.
The crowd wants to see a knockout in the end. And cheering one of the most masterful boxing shows you could probably do in this time. They want to see the violence of boxing.
Jab, keep Guerrero away, turn him, and then he...
Not doing anything to take any chip, but it's academic. It doesn't make any difference because it's been all Mayweather.
You're watching one of the all...
Look easy against a very good fighter in Guerrero. There's the hand speed. 10 seconds to go in the fight. It's just about over. The crowd comes to its feet, and they cheer as one. As fixing lesson to Robert Guerrero.
Judges are in agreement. We have a unanimous decision. All three judges scored about the same. All three in favor of the winner, Floyd Mayweather.
Well, someplace along